Gon and Killua return to take on the Chimera Ants in my review of Hunter x Hunter episode 98. So last week's episode was a really fun diversion getting to hang out with the Phantom Troop members, but I gotta say, it is kind of refreshing to kind of get back to the main characters and see what they're going through. And this episode was just getting to see Gon and Killua come to this place again and figure out how they're going to stop the Chimera Ants and how they're not going to get caught in the process. I love this episode because it sort of shows why their relationship works so well, why they have such a good friendship, because their personalities are so completely clashing and different. You know, you have Gon, who's incredibly naive about everything and definitely the more childlike of the two. And then you have Killua, who freaking knows everything about everything. He knows like every possible statistic about how the Chimera Ants are literally taking over this giant country. And I love as they're going out through the episode, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do, and eventually they are going to have to split off from one another. And Killua definitely realizes that they're being tailed by a few Chimera Ants, and they decide to separate. And that's when we get some really cool action scenes. But before they even get to that, there's a lot of little other moments we get to see. They're not the only ones who are trying to stop the Chimera Ants. There's Knuckle and there's Shoot, and Knuckle is really, really pissed. You know, he's always a really kind of self-righteous kind of character. He definitely seems like he could be the main character of any big shonen series. He kind of reminds me of Guy from Naruto. I don't know why I get that vibe from him, but he's definitely just really awesome. And of course he reminds me of Kuwabara, but that's mostly because of the hair and because creator of the same series. But I'm going off on a tangent. But it's just good to see those characters again, and hopefully they'll get to do something really, really awesome soon. There's even the scene at the beginning of the episode where you get to see a few of those other Chimera Ants. There's the lion one, there's that one girl, and that one weird little bird thing. I don't know what the fuck that guy is. All I know is they're going up to see Meruem, the Ant King, and apparently I guess they want to work for him, or maybe they have some other plan in mind. The end of the episode gives us a little bit of action when we get to see that Gon and Killua are being tracked by the Chimera Ants. There's that one chameleon guy, and I'm not really sure what his deal is. I kind of can't wait to see what his powers are all about, but it looks like he's really interested in Killua. But then we get to see that Gon is ambushed by this really crazy snake guy. Essentially, he's just a Chimera Ant. He's got this big blue body, and he's got dreadlocks, sunglasses, and he has a snake body. And he tries to take on Gon, but Gon just whips the fuck out of him. He's able to literally, like, remove his tail that was wrapped around him and then just, like, deck him in the face once. And he literally ties him around a tree. At the end of the episode, you get to see that Gon is being tracked by two Chimera Ants, who both happen to be nocturnal creatures. One of them is an owl man, and the other one is a bat girl. Not that one, and not that one. And that's really the end of the episode, but really it is good to get back to the main story at hand here, because there's just a lot to see here. I still want to see the generals of the Ant King fight. We still know very little about their abilities. I know that they were talking about Neferpito, the one, like, cat girl. Apparently she's the one who's using those puppet strings, and she was the one who was controlling Kite when Gon was fighting against him. There's the one butterfly guy, and that one big red dude. I don't even know what he's capable of. He's probably just going to be a powerhouse. But, you know, I'm glad that they had a little bit of action in the episode. You know, the snake guy, he was kind of a bitch, but honestly, it's just great to see Gon back in action, and I can't wait to see what Killua is going to be capable of, especially ever since he got that weird pin out of his head. I can't wait to see if that's going to affect any of his abilities anytime soon. Maybe he'll be a lot more confident in battle, and maybe he'll just kick a lot more ass. So, otherwise, it's great to get back to form in Hunter x Hunter. I know that they just announced recently that the entire show is going to change its time slot. It used to air on Sundays. Now I think they're going to move it to Tuesdays. So obviously the reviews are going to be starting to come out at a different time to, you know, follow what's actually going on in the anime series, because I want to make sure and have them updated so that you guys can see these reviews. But definitely this episode was pretty fun. It had some great pacing, a lot of really heavy explanation that might be kind of complicated. I know it confused Gon a little bit, but definitely one that the Hunter x Hunter fans are going to enjoy, so definitely check it out. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Damn near perfect. I was just hoping maybe there'd be a little more action. But otherwise, check it out, guys. It was really cool. So another awesome episode of Hunter x Hunter. Were you guys glad to finally go back to the main story with Gon and Killua? You can let me know with your comments below. And remember, guys, before you leave, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. One of the best ways to support our videos. Make sure and check out the videos up top. One of them is my review of Attack on Titan, episode 25. It's the final episode. And the other one is my full reaction to that episode. So if you want to see me gush like a fanboy, make sure and check that one out. So, I will see you next time, guys. Super Kami Guru 9000. Out.